Good evening, everyone. Chris England, otherwise known as Asaraf and Faye. So I'm going to go a little bit farther back. I know that a lot of people have covered this unit both in the in his original trailer as well as his refine when it came out. But I figure this is just adding to my repertoire. Let's start with another legendary hero, and this is the first legendary hero since I've been redoing. And so for our legendary hero, we have the Blazing Lion. We have Roy as one of the first base set legendary units, the ones that earlier had better stat gains, but they didn't have any bonus effects. I know that it's HP plus 5 for fire units, as well as I don't remember which stat it was, but I think it might have been either attack or speed. But Roy is once again a sword infantry, drawn by Mecha and voiced by Jun Fukuyama. So, for those who know one of his more famous roles, he is Lelouch V. Britannia from Code Geass. For newer ones, we have Koro Sensei from Assassination Classroom and King from Seven Deadly Sins. For a little bit more of an obscure role, we have Searchman from Rockman EXE Access. And of course, his stat line is just basic stuff. We have the Dragon Bind, so combining the Dragon effectiveness of his base weapon in the game, along with a distant counter effect. We have Dragon Fang. We also have, for him, a brand new effect, Bonus Doubler, so any stats that have bonuses on them at the start of combat, he gets additional bonuses equal to that same number. So if he has a bonus of +6 to speed, he gets another bonus of +6 to speed during combat. We also have the Oddity of Renewal 3, and then his C skill as a exclusive is Human Virtue. So at the start of turn, if there are any non-dragon or beast allies next to him during that turn, him and any other allies get plus attack speed +6. And then he further got a refine with both of his weaponry getting, first of all, he switches out Renewal for Spurn. So the speed-based reduction along with the Wrath effect. We also have upgraded the Human Virtue to Human Virtue 2. So for this one, what we have is we exchange the adjacent to 2 spaces. And then he will copycat any bonuses from any dragon or beast units. He copycats whatever the highest amount possible. And then during battle, he reduces the first attack's damage by the maximum amount of total bonuses on units. So this is once again another reduction we have. And then his weapon also further got a refine where during combat, if his HP is at least 25% or greater, all 4 stats get additional +4. He gets a special cooldown count +1 per attack and also nullifies any effects that would affect that cooldown count. So what I researched is that on base, Roy has a speed of 38. With a speed boon, he goes up to 41. And then with a speed bane, he goes to 35. On that base, with a bane, he sits at 5th compared to all other heroes in terms of 4th with all other heroes. With base, he's 7th, and then with the bane, he's 10th. At maximum, with +10ing him, as well as giving him the full 20 Dragon Flowers, and supporting him with the Summoner to S rank, he will get a grand total of 51 speed. Now, while that may seem like a high number, remember that I did compare them to the lower end.
受け継いだ思いを。
And then as for our 11 other heroes, which are very old at this point, we have Gunthra, Aethra, Grima female, Dancer Mark, Xander Dancer Micaiah, Halloween Zero, Niles, Dreaming Kamuis, as well as Mikoto, and then Cert, along with Hrid. So, whenever I watch these trailers, it is always sad to notice that I am missing a good amount of these units. Just for, as of this date, I am still missing Hrid. I am still missing both the dancers. The only one I've ever pulled is Ryoma. And then I also am missing the Halloween Niles as well as the Mikoto that they have in the game. So it's actually kind of funny to have so many earlier units missing when I have almost all of the new heroes that we're releasing in total. But that's that for this. And so I would say that there is more to this video, but that's it. So, do I think that the additions to Roy are amazing? For the Spurn and the Human Virtue 2, yes, having that kind of debuff damage reduction is a very nice thing. Once again, he actually has a maximum of 51 speed base. With a seal, he can go up to 54 on just basic. If you give him a seal that adds more speed, he can get more of that one. So he has multiple ways of getting bonus doubled and tripled even, as well as giving himself a +6 to speed. So once again, on base, that's a +18 total to speed. So max of 69 just flat out. But that's with maximum investment into the unit. Turning him into a +10, as well as giving him the 20 dragon flowers. And once again, that number will change if we ever get another case where dragon flowers go up to say 25 or 30. Do I think that the blade refine is good? I do feel like it's a little bit plain. Like I do think, if you're interested in switching out that dragon fang for maybe Aether, that's a possibility because that's a very high SP count as well as a high cooldown count, which means that the effect of the sword will be more useful. Originally for this unit, I would suggest some kind of breath as a seal. But now with the grand total of having that the +1 but nothing else, and the nullification of any downwards direction, I can't really say anything more. I do think that he's a very solid unit in terms of that bonus. I do wish that he was actually in the normal pool so I could pull more of him. But to each their end. And so that's it for this time. I will be doing the Japanese next. Thank you for listening and have a nice night. Okay.